Hi, I'm Colin, and this is my future home. Over the past few weeks with my partner Paige, we've been ripping out the interior of the van. From seats, walls, carpet, and even a wheelchair lift, we are now on the final step of the demolition, the floor. After years of being a filmmaker and photographer, I'm setting my sights on traveling the world to tell interesting stories from the road. Hence, the van. This week, our goal is to finish this stubborn floor and prepare ourselves for our very first van life adventure next week.
Dude!
Honestly, I can't believe it.
I'm seeing you operate. I'm seeing you seeing me too. And I like all the ways you shake, and I can relate to the ways you move. So come on into my habitat, or we can meet up anywhere you choose. Anytime we can interact, I'll be down with that to connect to you.
Good morning, everyone. Well, we are determined that in this video, hopefully, we will get this floor out. So this morning we're off to run a few errands to try to make that happen. That's what we're doing this morning.
You move so genuine, true love, no ballyhoo. And I'm keeping an open line to connect the dots from me to you. You got me under your fingertips, and you can have me any way you choose. And you got what I can't resist, and I'm into this to get close to you.
All right, time to get to work. Hey, let's go, lady. Well, friends, we're back at it again. We probably sound like a broken record, but we are hoping to finally get this van floor out. Last week, we finally found a solution, a really good solution to get these bolts out by drilling them out. The problem was we ran into some issues. I really thought we found the perfect solution, or we're doing something wrong. Because our drill bits were not quite good enough quality, so they would just get chewed up really quickly. So Pete's gonna stop by a little later to help us with the rest of the drill bits, but right now we're gonna get busy and we're gonna try to install some kill mat and do a couple things that we need to do. Why did I throw it?
Live flash photograph, looking like I found a way. Done that, then back, looking like I found a way. Body in motion, I'm moving to stay in the moment, I won't get away. Na 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 na. Lights on, back up and running. Na 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 na. Right on, back up and running. You know, back up and running.
All right, so kill mat's done and it's time to remove the floor trim as well as the kick plate that was used for the lift that was there. We gotta grind those out too.
You can see the floor.
In addition to the bolts, they actually put screws through the subfloor into the metal flooring. So we might have to just remove the carpet to even get at it. Like, look at this, Paige. We might have to remove the carpet just to get the pieces of the subfloor out. It looks like the subfloor is in pieces too.
One piece out.
So much for using that as a template. It sure seems like this was designed never to come apart.
Thank you.
I brought snacks.
You're the best.
We got some grain-free tortilla chips. If anyone's had these are amazing. And some salsa. And some Smart Sweets I can't show you.
Shortly after our snack break, Pete arrived to help us with the bolts. Whether it's drilling, whether it's cutting, or even using brute force. Whatever it takes to get them out today.
This worked so good at the beginning.
I know, man.
We were so full of hope. Now we got nothing.
Gotta take care of your helpers.
What's plan B?
I don't know. I thought you had a plan B.
Unfortunately, the drill bits didn't get all the way through, but we weakened the bolts, so using some brute force actually broke the heads right off.
This show continues.
I got it! I got it! Have we told you yet to buy an empty cargo van? I can't believe it, but we only have one bolt left after all this. Whoa! That's it, buddy?
My job is done here.
Let's go! Paige!
For a template.
Whoa! Look at that.
We have a floor.
Pete!
Drywall screws.
We did it!
Bye, Colin.
Thank you. Well, we got it somehow, thanks to Pete. And now we can see most of the floor.
Colin and I couldn't be more excited because we have one bolt left. So that's what we're gonna work on today. We're gonna take the last bolt out, see what's under the floor, and finally be done with these damn bolts.
Gotta get ready, get your confident, gonna celebrate it right. So come on already, know we got plenty things to celebrate.
Dude! Now that we have the bolts out, all there's left to do is take out the trim and take out this last piece of plywood here. And we're good to rock and roll.
Shaking it loose tonight.
Can you please go get the broom?
Yep. Here you are.
What is that?
A broom.
Looks like you're gonna go play Quidditch.
It's the Nimbus 5000! It sounds gross.
It sounds like when someone's stirring mac and cheese, and it just makes me cringe.
That is so gross! Have we told you not to buy a passenger van? Didn't know I need to get in shape for van building. Where's Gary when you need him? Gary, help me, Gary! Pull! You're strong.
My job.
Hey!
Camera! Ooh! It looks really good.
Well, what do you think?
I'm pretty happy. The floor, surprisingly, looks really good.
There's some spots that are quite rusty, obviously. There are so many bolts in there, like, you're bound to have a couple, but I don't think it's anything we can't handle. It looks like we're working into the night tonight.
But what we're gonna try to do is we have a couple of files, as well as this grinder with an attachment, and then try to buff out some of the rust that's around some of the holes that were in the floor. We'll see how many we can do, and then we'll save the rest for another day. I'm I'm actually really impressed with how well this is working. These two spots here were completely rusted over. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have a lot of faith, but they're looking really good.
So there's no way that we can even come close to finishing this tonight. But before we wrap up, let's try out this wire brush on one of the worst holes.
This hole from the air conditioning unit.
Just a fog break. It does look like it's going to work though.
Well, guys, that's as far as we can get to tonight. But I'm pretty excited to have the floor finally out, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it feels really nice to see bare floor. I never thought I'd be so excited to see it. Very excited.
Have we told you yet? Don't buy a passenger van or a mobility van. Buy an empty van. We had a couple comments saying, hey Colin, hey Paige, why aren't you posting weekly? And we just want to give you a little bit of clarification. We are actually in a bit of a transition time from working full-time, Paige still holding down a full-time job. I am slowly transitioning away from clients to part-time work so that hopefully in like 4 to 6 weeks, we can start doing this weekly. And that is the goal.
So that's about it for today. Thank you so much for sticking with us. So tune in to our next episode where we finish sanding out the rust. We'll finally fill and seal these holes. And then we'll get going on our first van life adventure.
Our first van life adventure. And I know what you're thinking. It's not done. Yeah.
We're roughing it.
We're going in a tin can. All right. My bed's calling me. Let's go. Come on. If you like that video, click this video.